on YouTube. This is the very latest news from Fabulous 103 and the Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. It would be great if you liked and subscribed to us. As 4 dams on Saturday on the Chao Phraya River reported 95% safe volume, so Sunday from midday onwards saw huge flash storms and floods deluge much of Thailand. From Chiang Rai down to the capital and in our own city, flooding was heavy, and Pattaya saw its worst way into the night, seeing many homeowners and businesses caught unaware of its approach, with some regions reporting the heaviest storm of the year so far. As the capital recovered from its dousing, so the warnings out that the river levels will rise significantly in the coming days as a result. Good news for Thailand, as it's negotiated an extension to the MotoGP hosting deal with Dorna Sports, guaranteeing the nation another 5 years to host the popular sports event. Meanwhile at home, as the city this morning was recovering from its overnight storm deluge, so roads are reported to be extremely slick in places, and an advisory has been given to motorbike riders to take extra care, as the circumvit was quickly underwater in places. So the east side took its usual pasting, seeing garbage and runoff water flood the railway area. By early morning, the waters had cleared through the drainage systems, leaving behind a wealth of trash in its path. For no known reason, a 28-year-old Pakistani DJ was beaten up badly by a gang of some 10 locals in South Pattaya, leaving him in need of medical assistance. CCTV caught the attack clearly and has been forwarded to police, who've also heard from the victim that he had no previous history with the gang, however had been recently vocal when a single bike rider holed his horn at him and he demanded to know why. Working here totally legally, the DJ was targeted by the gang, who fled after giving him a serious kicking. Chinese drug dealers said to be manufacturing joints containing ketamine and methamphetamine were arrested at the weekend during a raid on 2 houses in Nong Pru. The location was given out by others arrested last week and found to be in possession of drugs, and in their statements they named the addresses to reduce any future jail terms for themselves. As the raid was carried out, one flushed a mass of drugs down the toilet in an attempt to hide it. However, the paraphernalia found was enough to persuade police that they were indeed at the correct address. Dozens of students are said to be still receiving medical treatment after their bus rammed into another at a toll booth in our province. It seems that 2 coaches were hired for the university students' travel. The bus driver behind is said to have called forward, claiming that his brakes had failed before his bus rammed into the first. He himself lost his life in the crash, and a full investigation was underway over the weekend, including a forensic inspection of both vehicles. Police at the weekend arrested a Filipino ladyboy who is said to have stabbed his Ukrainian partner after a row in the city. The 37-year-old was rushed for treatment for wounds to his chest. CCTV footage was being reviewed from their condo hallways to establish who did what. And we end on a high note with the news that a 58-year-old fisherman from Rayong was safely rescued some 200 kilometres from where his small commercial boat is thought to have sunk after having engine problems. He had called his wife to tell her of his woes before ending up in the water, keeping on to just a tank lid for 8 days. Other boatmen spotted him in the sea near Prachupgiri Kham, the other side of the bay, and it was reported that he was strong enough to be able to eat and drink, and of course be reunited with his wife. And the Met Office promises highs today of just 29 degrees, dropping down to 24. We can expect more rain. It's going to be a cloudy and humid day with the real feel of 35. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.